Speaking of NFL experience, former Buffalo Bills center Mitch Morse played 10 years in the NFL, most of them with the Bills, and he made the playoffs 9 times.
The 2022 Pro Bowler now joins us live. Hi, Mitch. Where are you joining us from?
Actually, from the place of the wild card matchup last week. I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida, where I barricaded myself for the game. And yeah, it's awesome. It's a privilege to be on y'all's show. It's a privilege to watch Bills playoffs. It's just an exciting time.
Let's start with that. Who did you root for last week, the Jags or the Bills? You were on both teams.
That's a great question, and there's a reason why I hunkered down in my house. I definitely had more skin in the game for one of the teams. But there was a sense of mourning regardless, because in the NFL, no matter if you spend one season with the team, you create these intimate relationships. They're unbelievable. So, yes, I was definitely in the Bills camp, but I do feel for those guys, because I was saying it last year when I was on that team. We weren't doing very well, but it's a group of really hungry dudes to win, unbelievable character in that locker room, and just good football players. So I think they have something going on here in Jacksonville with Trevor. It was an unbelievable game, kind of on par with what the wild card weekend was, and I'm hoping we get that level and caliber of football coming in the divisional round.
Mitch, these Bills have also had to overcome a tremendous amount of adversity this season, particularly as it pertains to injuries. You mentioned Jacksonville. They lost 2 wide receivers in a wide receiver room that is already pretty scant. What do you make of the Bills' ability to overcome these injuries and still make it as far as they have despite them?
Yeah, it was daunting to look at that injury report, and especially losing 2 guys who not only were producing well for the Bills, but kind of embodied the mantra that the Bills are looking for, kind of that grimy playoff caliber, do your job dudes. So their presence will be lost. That being said, it is the NFL. It's the NFL. You're playing NFL football. You've accrued a bunch of games. You through the wild card. You're going to get these nicks and bruises. You also have to be cognizant of they're going to put every single person, if you have a hangnail, on that injury report. So, yeah, it's just about adapting and adjusting. That's what these great coaches are born to do. It's what their calling card is. They've got great playoff resumes, as you guys were alluding to earlier. And it'll be about managing that and making these adjustments throughout the game and utilizing and tight ends, in my opinion. You establish that run game earlier, you get the play action pass on there, and you get to get these guys like Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, and Jackson Hawes, who's showed up in big moments on the passing end. So it'll be a fun game, and we'll see how it plays out.
It's usually the joke I use. I get a hangnail and I call him sick.
Right.
These guys play through a lot. You protected 2 of the best QBs to play the game, Patrick Mahomes and, of course, our Josh Allen. Break down the O-lines for this one, Denver versus Bills.
Very similar in regards to being the strengths of their teams, right? Like you have McGlinchey, you have Garrett Bowles, Powers, and then Miners, and then you have a backup center who's been playing very well for the Broncos. And then on the Bills, I mean, the thing that's been so uncanny the last 3 or 4 years is just the consistency of not only the play of the offensive line, but relatively staying healthy. You're going against a really good, formidable rushing defense, just kind of like this, it's the same deuce, different toilet coming from last week to this week in regards to that. But I do think there is opportunities to establish that run. And on the flip side, like you give a guy like Bo Nix, and yes, they don't have J.K. Dobbins, but they have a guy back there who can get that run game going in Denver. It's the same song and dance you're going to say every week when the Bills play. You got to stop the run, and then you have to establish it on the offense. But it's the playoffs, man. And there's some mystique. There's mysticism around it. Who knows what's going to happen? That's what makes it so much fun to watch.
Mitch, there has been a tremendous amount of discussion this week about the elements. It's going to be cold in Denver. That should make a difference here for the guys from Buffalo, but also a lot of discussion about the altitude. I'm curious for you, most of your time you were going to the postseason. What is the difference between in terms of the approach, mentality, physicality from the regular season to the postseason? And do you think, given that change to the postseason mentality, any of those elements like altitude or coldness or weather, do they even play a role when you get to this level?
Weather, not so much, I don't say. Altitude can if you let it mess with your mentals. The biggest thing for me when I was playing in Denver, I was in that division for a very long time. You have to get out there early. You have to acclimate your lungs. But besides that, if you don't let it get into your head mentally, I think the biggest thing is that you're going to get parched. The air is so dry, and the sun. It's sunnier in Denver than it is in Miami. There's more days of sun in Denver than there are in Miami, which is a kind of a crazy statistic. That being said, I think if you watched that game last week against the Jags, you could feel a different type of football. It was playoff football. It's a 1-week season. I know you hear teams say that towards the end of the season, but it all changes with the playoffs. Now, that also being said, you can't change what's gotten you there. You understand what the criteria is that's gotten you to this position. The coaches are going to put you in these positions. You're not really installing new offenses or defenses. You've been running these same things with a little bit of different intricacies. It's going to come down to who can execute those intricacies of that offense and defensive game plan, who can limit the turnovers, and who's just going to flat out be more physical. And that's going to be the name of the game.
Yeah. You have your own podcast now. It looks like a nice setup behind you. This week, yesterday, you really praised Coach McDermott on the podcast. Tell us a little bit about that praise, and then explain how fans who are watching can listen to your podcast, because you do a nice job.
I appreciate the plug. It means we'll take all the help we can get. I'll answer that one so that I can give Coach McDermott his dues. It's Monday Mornings with Mitch podcast. You can find it on any platform that podcasts are shown. Of course, we'd love for you to watch it on YouTube, interact with us. We really try to have a good time and make it lively and free flowing. When it comes to Sean, of course, I spent so much time with him. We were both going through these kind of parts of our career where I had a lot of growing to do as a professional, and he was still coming to his own, which is hard to believe, as a head coach. And I was back there for the New Orleans game, and I've said this before. I said a few words to the team begrudgingly. I didn't want to, but he kind of brought me up, and I said a few things, and it really moved him, and he brought me in that next day and was just trying to pick my brain, because I promise you, and I've said this before, this man, besides his family and his faith, he wakes up every single day, and what grinds him more than anything is how he can be the best version of himself for his players, for his coaches, for his team, to get them to that next hump and also help them mature as young men, and of course on staff, young women. It's uncanny. And I think when you can be hypercritical if you haven't gotten to the Super Bowl, but it is what you hear ad nauseum in that building is it's the process. And he hammers that home over and over again. Personally, also, I dealt, like many other players, with anxiety in the league, and some of the conversations we had, I'll keep close to the vest, but they are profound. And what you could tell about him is that he cared more about you as a man than he did what you could do for him on the football field. And anytime you have a guy like that, you go to war with him.
Wow.
Mitch, that's great stuff, man. We really appreciate your candor there. We are out of time, but before we let you go, quick prediction for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight one. It's going to start out slow. I'm going to say, I said 28-21 earlier yesterday. I'm going to say 24-27. It's going to come down to a big kick. Matt Prater coming home, 41 years old. Everyone's been talking about him, his age, and his quad. I don't care. This man was lights out last week, and he's going to have that little bit of juice to him. It's going to come down to Matt Prater doing his thing.
I love it.
Greater with Prater. All right. Thank you, Mitch Morse. We really appreciate it. Go Bills.
I appreciate it, guys. Go Bills.
Go Bills.